practice today is for strengthening the immune system, and then we have a meditation which has many layers to it that I'll explain later. But the Kriya is really for strengthening the immune system. I think one of the things that we need to do in this present moment is keep our immune system strong. So a lot of our teachers are choosing immune building practices. The one that we're doing today is a fun one. It has some challenging moments. In fact, before we begin, I'm going to ask for anyone who has shoulder injuries or arm injuries or things that may have happened in the past that still affect this part of your body. Just be gentle with yourself. We do some things today that are pretty arm intensive. And when we get there, I'll give you some options of how you can modify if you need to do that. Okay. All right, I typed in the mantras that we'll be using today in the little chat box at the bottom. If you want to have a peek at those, we're simply going to begin with the Adi mantra and the Mangala Charan to set a sacred space, connect to the inner teacher and the force of wisdom that flows through all life, and create a sacred container for ourselves as we drop into practice. So let's bring our hands together and rub them. Create a little heat and friction. Sit up nice and tall. Close the eyes. Turn the focus inward. Take one more deep belly-centered breath and then bring the hands to stillness at the heart center. Aligning the head, neck, and spine, aligning the chakras, aligning to sky and earth. We'll begin with 3 rounds of the Adi mantra, bowing to the divine wisdom within us. Take a deep breath in to begin. Namo deep breath in, feel yourself, hold the breath, become very, very still. As you release the breath, interlace the hands in front of the solar plexus, just slightly out in front. And we're going to chant the Mangala Charan 3 times, visualizing beautiful light of protection and guidance all around us. Closing the eyes, gazing into the third eye. Again, aligning to sky and earth, heavens and soil. Take a deep breath in to begin. Adgure name, Jugar Gure name, Sadgure name, Sri Guru Tebe name. Adgure name, Jugar Gure name, Sadgure name, Sri Guru Tebe name. Adgure name, Jugar Gure name, Sadgure name, Sri Guru Tebe name. Deep breath in, hold the breath. Pull up Mula Bandha, squeezing up the pelvic floor, draw the lower belly back towards the spine, lift the chest for Jalandhar Bandha, straighten the back of the neck, focus the gaze into the third eye. And as you're ready, release and relax. We're going to begin with a pranayama to boost the immune system. This is a really fun one. It's called dog breath. And what we do is we stick our tongue way out. We're also tucking the chin in and lifting the chest up, and the tongue comes all the way out, and we pant through the mouth like this. Go ahead and join me if you're not already. Tongue way out, panting like a dog. You feel the belly come in with each exhale. You feel it release with each inhale. With each exhale, the belly comes back towards the spine. With each inhale, the belly expands. This exercise brings energy to your immune system to fight infection. It is a very healing exercise. When you feel a tingling in your toes and your thighs or your lower back, this is an indication that you are doing this exercise correctly. You may also taste and feel an unusual sensation in the mouth, and that's normal. Just keep with it. Good. Beautiful. Yes. Good job. Good job. Feels good. That's it. Yes. Doing great. One more minute. See if you can feel yourself energy more than matter. Feel an expansion. Bringing energy to your immune system to fight infection. A very healing pranayama, healing breath. It's challenging at this point. I know it starts to taste weird, start to drool a little. It's all okay, especially when we're at home alone. Who cares? So just keep going. You're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push all your breath out. Take it through the mouth. Big O mouth. Inhale. Hold the breath. Push the back of the tongue, actually any place of the tongue, to the top of the mouth. Just press the tongue to the top of the mouth. Make it comfortable. Push it up there in a comfortable way. You're just becoming very still, holding the breath. Squeeze mula bandh. When you're ready to release, exhale, relax. We're going to do 2 more rounds like this. Take it in through O mouth. Hold the breath, apply the locks, press the tongue gently to the top of the mouth. Just a little bit of pressure there. As you're ready, exhale. One more time, in through O mouth. Hold, apply the locks, tongue to the roof of the mouth. And release. We're going to take our legs out to the sides and begin to circle the body. Nice and slow. The arms can do anything they want. The torso is circling. Just start in whichever direction is happening. Beautiful. Good. Arms do whatever they want. The arms are supporting the movement of the torso. The head and neck can become a part of the movement. And reverse direction, circling now the other way. And inhale, reach up. And exhale, forward. You could also have the hands closer to the body. You want to open the front of the body, open the heart. Good. Now, if you notice that you're rounding forward, bring the hands behind you. That's it. And push forward, opening the heart center. Drop the shoulders down, lengthen through the spine. Beautiful. Level the chin, head and neck and spine aligned. And release. We're going to take our arms over to one side and just stretch the whole side of the body. We can open this upper arm and gently release downward. Just letting this upper arm move in an authentic way. At the same time, reach through the toes of both feet. Inhale up, exhale to the other side. Gently opening and closing that top arm. And gently releasing. Then inhale, rise. We'll now take our legs out in front of us. Reach under and grab the flesh of your body here and pull it out to the side. Same thing on the other side. So you're on the inside of the sits bones, and then inch forward, inch forward, inch forward, inch forward. So you are on the front inside of the sitting bones. We push the flesh back and out. Gonna reach up, reach for the toes. Wherever you touch is fine. Inhale up, exhale down. Beautiful. Find your own rhythm, your own pace. Think about lengthening through the spine, opening up through the heart center, bringing the heart towards the shins. And inhale up. Hold the breath, tuck the chin, squeeze up Mula Bandha. And exhale, release. Inhale, rise. And we'll begin to rock and roll. Inhale up and exhale back. Continuing in this way. And I want to fully give you permission today to do anything you want in your own way. If you would like to modify or change something because your instincts ask you to do that, I want to encourage you to empower your inner teacher And take this opportunity to be aware of what your inner self is asking for. Feel welcome to adjust and modify and do things your own way at any time. And then we'll come all the way onto our backs. We're going to come into a lying twist, so we can take both knees up, cross the right over the left, and drop both legs to the left. We reach the right arm behind us and turn and face towards the right. Create space between the right shoulder and the right knee. Deep opening in the legs. What are your feet doing right now? Can you relax your toes? Relax the feet. What are the fingers doing? Can you relax the fingers? So the feet and the toes, let our awareness run from the center of our body and from our mind, the core of our being, the whole spinal column. We again and again bring our awareness from our belly, our heart, and our mind out through the appendages. Feel a sense of awareness through every cell of your body. Big, deep belly, centered breath. If you like, you can take one hand, this top hand, and begin to pound on the buttocks here, the hip, right around the bone. That can feel so good. A little bit of self-massage. If pounding is not so good, maybe just massaging. Just use that right hand to massage into the hip. One more deep, big breath. And then we'll inhale and come back to center. And we'll come to the other side. So cross the left leg over the right and drop both legs down to the right, creating space between the left knee and the left arm. Our left arm reaches out. We turn and face in that direction and just let everything open. And make sure this arm is comfortable. Maybe it takes a pillow. Just getting to a place where you're supporting your body, all of your limbs, and you can deeply relax. You feel the opening diagonally from right knee, left knee to left shoulder, left knee to left shoulder. You feel that opening. You can use your right hand to support that opening. You can use the left hand to give yourself some deportment or some massage, working in this big muscle area here, the hips and gluteals. And inhale, come to center, lift the knees up. And now we're going to separate our feet so that they are a little wider than the V of the legs. So we create a V with our legs. If we had a yoga mat under, maybe you do, the width of your yoga mat. Okay, so the feet are as wide as your yoga mat. And we're going to do this windshield wiper move where we just move from side to side. It feels so good on these hip flexors here. Side to side. Good. And then bringing everything to center, we bring our knees in and we rock and roll a couple times to bring ourselves back up to sitting. We'll do some Sufi grind. You can start in either direction today. Just Let your body show you which way it wants to go. Circling through the spine, centering the movement in the rib cage, letting the ribs be the leader, and really churning into the organs here. Let the head and neck go along for the ride. Deep inhale as you come forward. Deep exhale as you come back. Just let the breath expand. And reverse directions, circling now the opposite way, switching directions. Beautiful, that's it. Feel free to make any sounds that want to come out, just letting yourself release the jaw and open the throat chakra. And inhale, come to center, and we'll flex. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. There are a couple ways to do this as you continue. One way is to keep the chin parallel to the earth, which might feel really good to you. Another way is to think about the line of extension from root chakra to tailbone and arcing through that whole curve with awareness of extending through both points of crown chakra and tailbone, crown and roots. Inhale, come to center. Hold the breath, apply the locks, fill yourself with life force energy, vitality, renewal. And release. All right, we're going to begin our Kriya called Kriya for strengthening the immune system. The first exercise that we do is for 11 minutes. And this is one where if you have some pre-existing shoulder stuff or in arms, you're just gonna modify. And so what we'll be doing, and we can go ahead and get started. I'm gonna put us on the clock. Let me get there. There we go. So hands come to prayer position. We're simply opening and closing. And we're doing this at a relatively mellow pace at first. The breath is long and deep. So closing the eyes, once you get a feeling for this, I just want you to begin to really observe what is beginning to happen chemically inside your body. You want to reach through the armpits, stretch through the arms as you continue. Hands are just flexed but comfortable as they come out to the sides. You're really focusing on the center line, the heart, the lungs, and this extension outward through the hands. Comfortable pace. Close your eyes. Let yourself just get a little trancy here. It doesn't take long before it starts to become challenging. And so this is where you're going to really just resource yourself. You can use whatever visualization or mantras might serve you. In fact, we could do a mantra together. Now let's add satnama for a while here. So we'll say sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. And just really make that mantra rhythm with your own pace. We're all going a little different rhythm. So match the mantra to your rhythm. Beautiful. Yes, that's it. Beautiful. Beautiful Carolee. Beautiful Katie. Beautiful Amy. Very nice. Part of what this exercise is doing, in addition to deeply impacting the immune system, this is direct channel to the immune system, strengthening the immune system. It's also helping us to experience self-control. So self-control is such an important part of our capacity to be able to really show up with our full capacity. So if you're chanting the mantra still, go ahead and just release it after this last round of mantra and tune into the feeling of self-control, self-control, self-control. But also inside of you, I want you to let yourself feel the eruption of emotions that is part of the human experience. We're going to continue here and just add a little more speed now, a little more powerful breath. Let your breath get bigger and more powerful. Let the breath guide you. Just make space for the breath to be a force of cleansing and healing. So while we continue with this very self-controlled movement inside, I want us to become 100% present to what is authentic and to feel ourselves as an ocean of emotion, that there are all kinds of feelings inside us at this time. And I want to invite you to begin to allow some release through your breath, through sound, through your voice, whatever way works for you. And we're going to add just a little bit more speed now. So you're up, you're going to almost two times as fast as what you started. So we're kind of doubling our initial speed. Good. Yes. Good. As it becomes more challenging, you can let your body become a part of the movement. You can move energy through your spine. You don't have to be still. You don't have to be like this. That's very hard on the arms. What I like to do is get the energy moving through the whole spine, whole body. And any sounds. Let the sounds come out. Good. And adding even more speed now. I want to really invite you to feel into the emotions that are inside of you, especially if you're feeling angry, frustrated, anxious, stressed out, sad. Let yourself be with those emotions like you're your own parent, your own lover, your own divine space holder for yourself. Letting those emotions rise and move through you with your breath and your arms. And if you're not getting there, if you're not feeling any emotion, then speed this up. Make it faster, 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 faster. Yes. It's getting more dramatic now. Keep it going. Keep the up level of the volume here. You want to speed up and you want to be more intense with this action so that you can really purify your emotional world, your immune system, your lymphatic system. That's it. Good. It'll be challenging, but just face the challenge. If it's painful, then stop and just take a break and come back strong when you're ready. Don't hurt yourself, but yes, take yourself to your edge, to your edge, to your edge. And good. Katie, look how the arms are coming straight in. It's not so much like this. It's not a big swing. It's like this. It's like that. That's a different thing right there. You got it. That's it. You got it. Good. So that's going to really get into the lymphatics. And if your body needs to do it differently, then you go right back to what you were. Sometimes we have to modify for ourselves. but this is the exercise just to make sure that that instruction was clear. Good. Take it to the next level. I'm going to give you some silence here to do your good work. Take the breath powerful, the sound, the emotion. Good. Yes. It gets painful and uncomfortable. Just make some noise, shake it out a little, and then come back to it. It's okay to release here and keep it going. We want to move emotion right now. Nothing is getting stuck inside. Whatever is knotted up inside of us, whatever is burdensome and heavy, we're all feeling it. Just get it out. Yes, yes, that's it. Yes, yes. As you continue, let spirit lift you up. Let spirit carry you. Let the light hold your arms up for you. Call upon your inner resources. Call upon your ancestors. Open everything, every cell of your body, opening. Last little bit here. Get feisty. Ha, 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 ha. Good. Now inhale, reach the arms up. Hold the breath, align everything, head, neck, and spine. Pull up Mula Bandha. Lift the chest, drop the chin slightly down and slightly back. Hold the breath. As you release, shake out the arms. Shake out the whole body. And then find stillness. Take a couple rounds of breath where you really draw this life force in. Fill yourself and seal it in. Seal it in with Jalandhar Bandh. Lifting the chest. Chin slightly down. It's a little different than Hatha. Slightly back. Squeeze up Mula Bandha. Whole pelvic floor. Lower belly back towards the spine. A couple rounds. Release the breath when you're ready. Our next exercise is very good for the liver. And as we do this, it says to move wildly and vigorous. So the hands come up and we interlace, and you can point up through, actually what you're doing is just interlace, pardon me. So it's just interlaced right above the head. The arms are towards the straighter side. Your elbows as straight as you can. So for a lot of us, we need a little bend, but just get them as straight as you can get them. Hold them up and you begin to twist. You're twisting side to side and you're adding breath of fire. You've added breath of fire in and out of the nose. Each time the belly comes back towards the spine on the exhale. Good. That's it. Good. Spinning wildly, vigorous. Make any sound you want. Use that breath. Breath of fire, powerful breath. We keep going. If you feel dizzy, you keep the head straight, but keep the shoulders spinning. Keep going. And if your arms are starting to collapse on you, then you can shoot up the index finger. You can try this where you put the index, but keep going. That'll just give you the extra power to last this last minute here. Just get that index finger up if you need. Help you to reach up and continue powerfully. Beautiful. Fifteen more seconds. And inhale, come to center, reach up through the index finger, up towards the sky. Hold the breath in, squeeze up Mula Bandha. And exhale, release. Bring the hands to Gyan Mudra on the knees, index and thumb touching, palms facing up, and take 2 more rounds. Big breath in. Hold the breath, apply the locks, align to the divine. When you're ready, release. 1 more round. Move with your own rhythms. Our next exercise is a very good exercise to get rid of stress, anxiety, and anger. It also makes the immune system strong and healthy. You're going to lie down on your back and make your body jump vigorously up and down all around. Move every part of your body, including your head. So you want to have a little padding under you. Maybe you have a carpet. If you are on a pretty hard floor and you've got a couch near you, just jump up onto your couch. And this is what it will look like, something like this. You're just jumping the whole body all around, just kind of going crazy here. Just let it all go. We do this for 3 more minutes, 3.5 minutes. We're on the clock. Jumping all around. Vigorous, move every part of your body, including your head. Make any noise you want. Excellent, excellent. Yes, keep going. You're doing great. Beautiful, Katie. Yes, I love it. Yes, Carolee. Yes, Amy. Good. become still. Take a deep breath and just relax. Feel everything. Feel everything. The radiance of space penetrates and permeates the body in all directions simultaneously. Space is always here. Already here before you even notice it. What we call space is a presence, permission to exist, and worlds within which to express. Without thinking about it, without forming mental images, rest into this vast expanse, friends with infinity. The radiance of space permeating the body in all directions simultaneously. Space is always here, already here before you're noticing. Space is a presence, permission to exist, and worlds within which to express. Without thinking about it, without forming mental images, rest into this vast expanse, friends with infinity. Now you're going to turn onto your belly and lock your hands in the small of your back. And then keeping the head comfortable, so maybe on the chin or switching side to side, you're going to begin to flop around just like we were on the back side, but now we do it on the front side. Making your body jump vigorously up and down, move every part of you. Again, all in service to a strong immune system and killing disease. There's no wrong way to do this. You just do it however you feel. You're just trying to move every part of your body with your arms and your hands locked in this perhaps uncomfortable position. Very unique posture, making your body jump vigorously up and down. And all around, move every part of you. Just 20 more seconds. Last little bit here. And if you are getting a lot out of this, keep going. If this is serving you, you can do this from 2 minutes to 3.5 minutes. We're at 2 minutes. So if you're done with it, just relax. If it's still working for you and you got some more to wiggle out, keep going. Take your time. Let yourself have your medicine. And when you're ready to release, just rest. Do anything your body asks. Keeping your forehead on the floor, you're going to grab your ankles and try to lift your knees up off the ground. So forehead's on the ground, hands wrap around the ankles, lifting the knees up off the ground and holding here, suspending with long, deep, slow breathing. Long, slow breathing. Continuing to lift up, up, up. We're not here for long, so give it your best. And lift up, 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 and release. Beautiful. Maybe you want to come into child's pose. Maybe you're ready to roll over onto your back. Maybe you want to do a stretch or just be still. Do anything your body asks. We're moving towards Shavasana at this time. So anything that you'd like to make yourself as comfortable as possible, you can go ahead and get yourself onto your back as you're ready. There's no rush, and take time to set yourself up for a comfortable and deep Shavasana. If you have music playing, I thought about singing to you. We'll see how that works. I'd like to chant to you. So if you are listening to something that you enjoy, just put me on mute and hopefully you won't fall asleep. And otherwise, we're coming into a deep place of relaxation. At the end of the exhale, breath surrenders to the quiet. For a moment, you hang in the balance, suspended in the fertile spaciousness that is the source of breath. At the end of the inhale, filled with the song of the breath, there is a moment when you are simply holding the tender mystery. In these interludes, experience opens into exquisite vastness with no beginning and no end. Embrace this infinity without reservation, for you are its vessel. Feeling the breath. And as you reach the bottom of the exhale, allow yourself to surrender into the emptiness, feeling that you are in the spacious, fertile spaciousness that is the source of breath. As you inhale, fill yourself with the song of the breath and hold the tender mystery as you reach the fullness of breath, just suspended in union with mystery. Experience the openness, the vastness, the exquisite space that has no beginning and no end. Embrace this infinity without reservation, for you are its creative vessel. Jugat Gure Name Sat Gure Name Sri Guru Deve Name Ad Gure Name Jugat Gure Name Sat Gure Name Sri Guru Deve Name Ad Gure Name Jugat Gure Name Sat Gure Name Sri Guru Deve Name Ad Gure Name Jugat Gure Name Sat Gure Name Sri Guru Deve Name Ad Gure Name Jugat Gure Name Sat Gure Name Sri Guru Deve Name Ad Gure Name Jugat Gure Name Sat Gure Name Sri Guru Deve Name At Gure Name Jugat Gure Name Sat Gure Name Sri Guru Deve Name At Gure Name Jugat Gure Name Sat Gure Name Sri Guru Deve Name All around me, protection and light. My ancestors, my lineages are with me now. All around me, I am protected. I am held, I am guided. I rest into this strength. I rest into grace and strength. I rest into light and health. All that is strong within arises in this time. I feel around me protection and guidance. I fill myself with light. I fill myself with light. I fill myself with health. I fill myself with health, vitality. All around me, light and protection, I feel it now. Adgure name, Jugadgure name, Satgure name, Sri Guru Deve name. Taking a deep, deep breath, begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Begin to move and stretch into the body in whatever way is organic. Just feeling a presence of awakening arise from within you, yet holding this deep relaxation tenderly. I invite you to gently roll to the right side and come to a fetal position. You're also welcome to go through your own movements here at any time, if you so choose. Holding yourself in this original asana, the fetal position. Feel the earth beneath you. Feel how much she is renewing herself at this time. As all of us people go inside, what is happening to the natural world? Let us celebrate that for this moment. Let us feel her presence and how powerful and important this time is for all of Earth's species and life. Feel their expansion and their renewal. Take a deep breath in and hold the breath for just a moment as you begin to push yourself up, naturally releasing the breath and just breathing with nice flow. Keep the relaxation in you. Use your hands and your arms to push yourself all the way up gently and smoothly to a seated position. And taking a moment, if you have a pillow that you like to sit up on, it's good to get the hips lifted a little. It tilts the pelvis forward, opens the spine. We're going to be doing one of the traditionally classic meditations of Kundalini Yoga, one of the meditations that is used for many purposes, and I'm going to share just a little bit with you about what we're doing here. So it's called Kirtan Kriya. This is one of the 3 meditations from this lineage that was said to carry us through the Aquarian age. Well, we have recently entered the Aquarian age. In the teachings of the Aquarian age, we learn that we are transitioning into a new era that is called the technology age, or the Kali Yuga, the time of dark consciousness. So we are actually in a great wheel of consciousness on this planet. Our species is entering into the darkest phase of consciousness. But the Aquarian age started on 11/11/2011 and lasts, I think it's a good span of time. There's some differing opinions about how long that is, but at least 50 years, maybe up to 500. I've read both. This amount of time, we're in this Aquarian age where a force of light is coming through all of us and awakening. So this is one of the meditations that helps us to get in touch with that force and to embody the awakening of consciousness and to bring it into ourselves. So we will, let's see. Practicing this meditation brings a total mental balance to the individual psyche. So it helps us to balance the mind and the emotions and the spirit. It brings a consciousness and a refinement of sensation and insight. So it produces insight and consciousness. It brings knowledge, wisdom, intelligence, patience, vitality, and a better ability to communicate. We'll be using this mudra with our hands. So our hands will be down like this once we get started. But what we'll be doing is we'll be taking our fingers like this. And we'll be moving this way. And we'll say sa, ta, na, ma. So each time that your index and thumb comes together, this is sa. Here's ta, na, ma. Infinity, life, death, rebirth. These are the vibrational frequencies. Infinity, life, death, rebirth. Sa, ta, na, ma. We'll be using three different voices of the human. The first is the vocal voice, sa, ta, na, ma, which helps us to ground and get in touch with our human experience. And then we're going to whisper, sa, ta, na, ma, which is the sound of the lover or the sweetness, the devotional aspect of who we are. It reminds us of this. It puts us in touch. And then we go quiet and we do the meditation silently. We're saying sa, ta, na, inside of our minds quietly. And that is the voice of the divine or the voice of the highest consciousness. As we do this, this is the hardest part for me. There's this L visualization that we want to stay in touch with. And so it creates a constant inflow of cosmic energy, is what is said, through the crown chakra. So you're focusing into the crown chakra. And as you say the chant, you're visualizing light coming through the crown chakra and out of the third eye. And it can be from infinity. It can be a small contained space. It really is up to you if you want to draw from the cosmos or you want to just work with your own magnetic field. But you're drawing energy in through the crown chakra and projecting it out of the third eye. This creates a constant flow of cosmic energy into the crown chakra. As you chant, you bring the sa, when you say sa, you grab the energy and the ah pushes it. So it's sa, ta, na, ma. There's this constant visualization that we're doing. So it keeps us very busy. Sa, and go ahead and use your hand if you want to feel it like I'm demonstrating. That helps me to kind of get it. Sa, ta, na, ma. That's how we'll be visualizing this L shape. This brings energy flow through the energy pathway called the golden cord, the connection between the pineal and the pituitary gland. All right. I think we're ready to begin. The eyes are going to simply be closed, meditating at the brow. I'm going to go ahead and bring our hands into position. And if you have a question, you can raise your hand and I can pause and answer. I want to make sure everybody feels pretty clear. There's a lot to think about, but I'll remind you a little bit at the beginning and then we're really going to drop in. All right. So we'll begin with verbal and then we'll go whisper and then we'll go silent and then we'll do whisper and then we'll do verbal. So we go through all the layers of consciousness and being. Please join me as you're ready. And one more comment. So the rhythm of the voice, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. As long as you continue with that beat, you can actually harmonize with the voice. And you're going to hear me do that. You're going to hear me take the voice in different places. So don't get distracted with that, but do allow yourself to do that if it feels right to you. If you find that my voice is really different than yours, just take my volume way, way down. And that way you can really sing over me and get into your authentic voice. Okay, here we go. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Now whisper. Good. Continuing whispering, visualizing the L shape coming through the crown chakra, projecting out the pineal. And where the arms are straight, so I may have forgotten to say that, but you're going to go ahead and straighten out the arms. So we're in this active yogi position. Beautiful. Continuing, letting yourself go deep. So many things to focus on. Just bring your awareness again and again to the visualization and going beyond just something that is rudimentary. You are drawing cosmic energy into your crown chakra, into the third eye, projecting through your own magnetic field, connecting the cosmic consciousness, the cosmic resources to your own individual self, recharging your own magnetic field, balancing the hemispheres of your brain and your psyche. Now go silent, silent, chanting inside your mind. Keeping your focus into the L light, keeping the spine straight. We now begin to whisper, whispering the mantra, whispering. And now singing Satanama, 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 Satana. Last round. Satanama. Relaxing the hands into a mudra that is comfortable. Take a deep, deep breath and suspend the breath as long as is comfortable for you. Get the biggest breath of your day. Apply the lock, sit up tall, and hold this breath as long as you can possibly hold it. As long as you can hold it. When you do release, you try to relax and let it come out smoothly, but let it be a surrender, just a smooth, deep surrender. Become absolutely still and become the observer, the witness of your experience. Very still. With your next breath, we're going to reach the arms up and spread the fingers wide. Reach, reach, and stretch. Fingers spread wide open. As you exhale, bring one hand back behind you, the other to the opposite knee, and twist into the spine. Twisting into the spine. Beautiful. Yes. Couple deep breaths here. With your next inhale, release. And exhale over to the other side. And inhale, release, come back to center. We're gonna bring our hands together and rub them, closing our practice together now. As you're ready, bring the hands to stillness at the heart center. May we all in this very trying time for humanity remember the big picture. May we hold in our hearts our ancestors before us and all that they suffered and all that they enjoyed, all that they experienced that was wonderful and good, and all that they experienced that was incredibly challenging. This is the human experience. Here we are. May we feel our capacity patient. May we feel our capacity as strong. May we feel our grace and our strength. And may we be warriors of the truth. May we seek the truth. May we question everything and rest into what we feel inside, what we know is right for us, what we know is in alignment with respecting all life on this beautiful planet, creating a oneness awareness. We are all connected. We'll close with 3 long satnams, chanting to the universe. Truth is my commitment. Truth is my name. Truth is my vibration. Take a deep breath in to begin. Satnam. All in one breath. Satnam. Aligning your vibration, aligning your frequency to truth, integrity, honesty, joy, life force, illumination, service, connection, patience, strength, grace. May we be blessed and may we be the blessing. Satnam.